Charlie Zelenoff. You're an absolute idiot, aren't you, bro? Honestly, it was only like 24 hours ago that people were saying to you, you know, there's like a glimmer of hope for you here. You've like done something that, you know, shows like a modicum of bravery, maybe, and we'll give you the benefit of the doubt, you know. This could be like the start of something a bit more real for you. People could actually like start to give you credit. So literally the next day, what do? You make up like 8 victories out of nowhere so you can be 300-0, and then you make up a girlfriend as well. Same old shit going on Instagram, finding some bird with big tits and then saying that she's your girlfriend. I mean, and again, like, she's married. Like, just unbelievable. Do you know how like disrespectful it is to do that to a married woman? You know, you've done it to women who've had children before. You know, like, you don't do that, Charlie. You don't. Oh, honestly, you're just a moron. So nobody was ever your fan. People like tried to say something positive to you and tried to give you some advice, and you've just proven, as we knew you would, that you're incapable of taking advice and doing anything real and changing, and you're always going to be on this bitch shit forever, aren't you? You're always going to be just pretending to do the things that real people do in their lives, pretending to be a boxer, pretending to have a girlfriend, pretending to be a tough guy. Yeah, it's just pathetic. And as you can probably tell from the latest batch of videos that's come out, no one's your fan, Charlie. There is no truce. Everyone thinks you're a cretin. This latest behaviour is just the same old, same old. You've got like the brain of a child that's like just broken, and you just can't help yourself, can you, from doing this stuff? It really is just, you are just pathetic, you know. That video that you took of yourself standing there in a white vest with those ridiculous clown pants on, like saying, "What's my record?" Like, you just look like exactly what you are, just an absolute down and out, living with his parents in a skanky flat, talking nonsense. Like, people kind of give you like a bit of credit that maybe you'd be able to change, and you know, within 24 hours, you've just proven that you're just incapable of changing, and you're never going to get anything that you want like this, Charlie, and I don't think you're ever going to change, are you? You just don't get it, you don't listen, you don't understand like the world in the way that normal people do. You just, you need a lot of help, you really do. There's an old castle over there, as you can see, and I went to like an evening the other night with my wife, who I tried to convince them that she was a witch, which was quite amusing, but anyway, it was just like a very tongue-in-cheek medieval night, and it had like knights fighting and stuff like that, and you know, it's only like a 20-hour drive from here to the Ukraine, which I believe is where your ancestors are from, Charlie, and you know, it's like, it's conceivable that, you know, some of your ancestors were like here at one time and maybe fought. I mean, can you imagine like Charlie Zelenoff back in medieval times, like getting his mum to fight his battles for him? And you know, I think like the fact that any of us like are here, you know, is quite sort of like miraculous when you think about you know, just how vast and empty the universe seems to be, but also like the kind of like chain of events that leads to all of us being here from our ancestors. If one of them had been like, you know, hit by something or died prematurely before having children, or like, you know, cut up in a fight or whatever, then none of us would be here. And the same goes for Charlie. And can you imagine his ancestors turning in their graves thinking about all the sacrifices that they made and all the near misses that they must have had? during like the olden days, and the end result of all of my efforts is Charlie fucking Zelenoff, the walking human turd. Like, honestly, can you imagine that? Just the shame of it all. So there is no truce, Charlie. Nobody has become your fan. Everyone tried to give you a chance in the hope that you might do something real and get in a boxing ring, and you're just incapable of doing that. I don't know how you can be satisfied with being the person that you are, living the life that you're living. I can't think of anybody who's more pathetic than you, Charlie. I'm sure there probably is some wretched individual out there who's more pathetic, but you're just, there aren't words that can really describe your behaviour for a 31-year-old supposed man. It's just absolutely fucking beggars belief. So just remember, Charlie, there is going to be no end to people punking you and harassing you and doing all of that stuff, because you're not changing. You're going to keep getting the same old shit. So enjoy that.